they're coming on social media and speaking about Nigerian women. It's the men that are telling them, the South African girls come on social media and say, oh, you look like this. Of course, they're not going to put it directly and be like, oh, your men said this. They will put it in a self-perspective and say that you look like this, you guys no get nyash, we are prettier than you. That's true. Before I came to Nigeria, I was told that Nigerian women are so mean, they're evil, all of these things, blah, blah, blah. When I came here, it was totally none of that.
That's what I've been saying, that on the ground, things are different.
And it's not the case. It's not the case.
Things are different.
I want to ask you a question. You, Kelesto, you said Nigerian men go in different platforms saying all manner of things about Nigerian women. So between Nigerian women and Nigerian men, who has more bad stereotype?
For me,
I don't know. Who has more bad stereotype? Because
usually the men are the ones who
me that Nigerian men just go to any platform.
They do. You guys should listen to me. Platform. Go to African American platforms where there is African American women and listen to your men. Go to white platform where there are white women and listen to your men. Listen to what they say. They will sit there and stereotype Nigerian women. The things they say out of my mouth, I cannot say it, and I won't say it.
When Nigerian men go on this platform, the first thing they talk about is Nigerian women instead of the thing they took them there. When Nigerian men go to this platform,
this is what they say.
Listen to me. Listen to me, please. When Nigerian men go to this platform to look for wife or to look for girlfriends, the first thing they bring in to discuss is Nigerian women, right?
This is what they say.
Nigerian men, they talk too much.
They say Nigerian. The reason we are here, the reason we are on this platform is because Nigerian women / African women are like this. That's what they say. What they will do is diffuse the fact that any other race thinking that an African woman or a South African woman is a threat. So what they will do is they will make that woman believe that there's something wrong with African women or there's something wrong with South African women, so that we can take away the attention from them, and then they can now come in and start dealing with the woman for what they want. But they sit there and they insult these people. I swear, go there and listen for yourself.
Since they have been telling these people all these kind of things, how many of them have you seen online discussing this same issue? How many of them have you seen online? Because you people claim that you people are working with what Nigerian men told you. Because imagine someone comes to me and tell me that
talk too much.
Imagine someone coming to me and tell me that this your friend is a
I've never seen a South African person comparing South Africa and Nigeria. I wonder why. Come on now, brother. What is there to compare? Is it not obvious that South Africa is better than Nigeria? It is actually overconfidence that makes Nigerians to think that Nigeria is better than any Southern African country, not just South Africa. The only Southern African country that you can compare to Nigeria is Zimbabwe. Yes, Zimbabwe. So all in all, it's obvious. It's obvious. It is false sense of importance that makes Nigerians to think that Nigeria is any way, shape, or form better than South Africa. Okay, I'm going to read out some 10 reasons why South Africa is better than Nigeria. Okay, like 10 most important areas that South Africa as a country outperform Nigeria. All right, let's go. And before that, I need you to understand that when it comes to landmass, South Africa is bigger than Nigeria. Yes, South Africa as a country is bigger than Nigeria as a country in terms of land mass. But I digress. Number one is infrastructure quality. South Africa's roads, airports, and transportation systems are far more organized and better maintained than Nigeria. Nigeria's infrastructure struggles with maintenance, congestion, and underinvestment. Number two is electricity. South Africa, despite its load shedding issues, still generates far more power and has more reliable grid compared to Nigeria's chronic electricity shortages. Mind you, this is a country of 64 million people thereabout, and Nigeria is a country of 237 million people thereabout. But I digress. Number three is tourism industry. South Africa is a global tourism destination. You cannot compare South Africa to Nigeria when it comes to tourism. Number four is manufacturing and industry. South Africa has a more advanced industrial base compared to Nigeria. Number five is rule of law and institutions. South Africa's courts, policing systems, and civil institutions function with relatively more independency. Nigeria faces systematic corruption and institutional weakness. Number 6 is public transportation. South Africa has a better urban transit options compared to Nigeria. Number 7 is urban planning. Cities like Johannesburg, Pretoria, Cape Town are better planned with zoning laws and organized layouts. Nigeria's major cities, Lagos, Port Harcourt, grows faster than planning can keep up. Number 8 is broadband and digital access. South Africa has faster, more reliable internet compared to Nigeria. And also, South Africa has more mature tech infrastructure. Nigeria is growing but still faces frequent outages and inconsistent connectivity. Number 9 is sport performance. Sport performance in general, not just football. Okay. South Africa excels in rugby, cricket, swimming, athletes with better sports infrastructure and consistent international performance. Currently, the Nigerian football is nothing to write home about. 10 years ago, you can say, when it comes to football, Nigerians are more talented. But right now, the Nigerian football team is nothing to write home about. Of course, we do have Nigerian players playing in Europe, just like we have some South African players playing in Europe. But when it comes to home league, the South African Football League is far better than the Nigerian Football League. Okay? So, Nigeria football facility cannot be compared to South African football facility. It's a known fact. South Africa hosted 2010 World Cup, which Nigeria may not be able to host the next 40 years or 50 years thereabout. So it is what it is. And lastly, number 10, crime and data transparency. Nigeria is fighting crime, South Africa is fighting crime, but South Africa collects and publishes detailed, transparent crime statistics compared to Nigeria. Crime in Nigeria is underreported. So in Nigeria, there is serious gaps in data and reporting. Okay, crime in Nigeria is underreported, just like HIV in Nigeria is underreported. Okay, so it is what it is. At the end of the day, South Africa is far, far better than Nigeria as a society, as a country. Okay, thank you for watching and stay blessed.
How can you
Nigerians that are good will not say this.
You just come here and then you swear at him for what?
No, it's all right, my people. No, better Nigerians.
No, we're not going to allow him to do that to you. Why? How can he do that in front of women and then you call him stupid?
No, let's just pay him back with love.
This mumu, they are busy powdering kids in South Africa and then they think they are something. For sake, man.
Let's pay him back with love because he.
And I telling people that they are hard workers.
Love. This is mumu.
They are hard workers of powder. You are calling yourself a hard worker, but yes. you are putting children into powder. You know these days, when my brother, let me tell you, the host. You know these people, they even go to schools and make sweets that are made of powder. That's how desperate. And you call that person your brother? Like really? A 13-year-old child, it's not like these children are going.
Nigerians say that South Africans are lazy. Nigerians living in South Africa say that South Africans are lazy. I agree. Nigerians living in Ghana say that Ghanaians are lazy. I agree. I am my Ghanaian brothers. I am my South African brothers. We agree. Yes, we agree. Nigerians living in Ghana and South Africa say Nigerians are very hardworking. We agree. We agree. We don't have problem with it. We agree. Even Nigerians in Ghana and Nigerians in South Africa say South Africans are jealous and envious of Nigerians because of their success. We agree. I agree with Ghanaians. I agree with South Africans. It's okay. But my problem is, we are lazy. South Africans are lazy. Ghanaians are lazy. South Africans are jealous of Nigerians. Ghanaians are jealous of Nigerians. And Nigerians are hardworking. We agree. But just one plea. Take your hard work to your Nigeria as a country and leave our South Africa. Take your hard work and your success away from Ghana. Take it away from our Ghana. Go to your Nigeria and work hard. We won't disturb you people. There is no disturbances. We won't even see you people to jealous or envy you people. I mean, that is a win-win, isn't it? Good and fine. When you look at it, when you go back to your Nigeria, Ghanaians say they don't want you people again. Is that a problem? Is that a problem? Now, why are you people reluctant about leaving A country that you know are lazy, that its people are lazy, that its people are jealous and envious of you. I mean, the right reaction to it is, bros, let us leave. Brother, let us leave these people. These people are lazy. These people envy us. These people jealous us. Let's leave. This is a very toxic environment. Why don't you people think in that direction? Why don't you people think in that direction? You're saying a thing, but your action outrightly contradicts your words. And you think you're talking with people that are irrational? South Africans are lazy. Ghanaians are lazy. Everybody in the world jealous you. Everybody in the world envy you. You people are the best in the world. Yet, you can't leave those people's homes. You can't go back to your Nigeria and show how hardworking you are and show how progressive and successful you are. Is that not imbecility? No, is that not imbecility? That is outright imbecility. That's why when Nigerians open their mouths, you'll understand, you'll see full-fledged representation of imbecility talking. You just see an imbecile talking. It's someone that is totally deformed, mentally deformed. It's mental deformity. You people can only surprise people that don't know your scores. We know your scores, and that's why I'm online, always spreading the news and letting people understand the way you people think. Have I not lived with you all my life? Have I not? Is it not owing to that I've isolated myself from you people? People that when they are thinking, the smell of their irrationality will be oozing. Very bad smell. Very bad smell. And when you look at their facial constructs, almost all of you can never find one that is gorgeous. You will never find one that is good looking, irrespective of their money. It's either you look at them and you see one of their faces twisted, one of their nostrils twisted. It's like their eyes are gone this way. One, you see his mouth, his lip. You can never find one that is, you can say, oh, this guy is actually very gorgeous. Before you see a real gorgeous Nigerian, is 1 out of 100. You'll just be looking, you'll see that what very, very appalling looking sets of people. Very appalling looking sets of people. Very irritating when you look at them. When you behold, you'll just be seeing criminality. You'll just be seeing criminality in everywhere. Progressive people. In all your money, you can't find happiness. Nothing. You'll never find happiness. Oh, you think we don't know the evidence of a happy mind? We know the evidence of a happy mind. One evidence of a happy mind is that mind never has a reason to show off. No reasons to seek for validation. No reason to, Is that not why you people have been running around, showing off, throwing money? Because you're unhappy. It's clear, it's unhappiness. We know this thing. We know psychology. Because you people are illiterate does not necessarily mean everyone is an illiterate. South Africa does bewildering things. They do astronomical things and you don't hear them talk. Why? Because they've gotten used to doing wonderful things. The same thing with Ghana. You people will do little things. Hey, we did this. Have you seen? Blah, blah, blah. Unhappiness, unrest. Anyways, what I want to tell South Africans and Ghanaians and Botswana people. Here's the secret. Nigerians are always there to test you people's unity. Once you people are united, they would always be defeated. Whenever they come into a society, the first thing they do is to create division amongst the people. And once they succeed, you're gone. So unite. Nigerians will never ever cease to amaze me.
Good afternoon. I'm not feeling happy and I'm very sad. I'm very, very sad. I sat down yesterday, I asked myself, don't we have a leader in Africa? Because this is African continent. And in this very African continent, the way they brutally black people in this very country is very bad. I was on the street yesterday, another guy saw me, he's a Nigerian guy. He said to me, I'm very sorry, I heard your uncle pass on. I said, thank you. He said, but my own is very bad. I said, what happened? He said, you know me with the 2 kids. He said, did you know they poisoned one of my child there at his school because he's a Nigerian?
When you look very closely, you see a person that is already complaining, a Nigerian in South Africa, talking to the South African president so that he would intervene in the way South Africans attend to Nigerians, because South Africans again are reacting violently towards Nigerians. I call it reacting because the truth is that anything you see South Africans do to Nigerians is a reaction, is a due reaction, a deserved reaction, because Nigerians are doing a lot. Nigerians are commanding a lot of hand towards them. Everything you see South Africans do to them, it is Nigerians that are attracting such, commanding such, instigating such. I'm telling you, I don't care what you say. The truth is that nobody that is reasonable would allow such kind of activity to be going on against him in his own place by a foreigner. I mean, when certain criminal activities are being purported, it could be managed if such criminal activities are being done by a citizen. But my goodness, when it's all about an activity being purported by a foreigner, I mean the gods. Now, this one had come to dare speak to the president of South Africa to intervene. Look at his mouth, saying he doesn't know why South Africa is not your home. Don't tactically make it the whole of Africa. It is not your home. Come back to Nigeria. All those tactics, South Africans need to press Nigerians the more. Do not listen to anybody. I'll tell you people for a fact. Let me tell you one thing you have to understand. Nigerians are very shrewd in nature. They would commit crime. They would commit crime behind the closet. You see, their activities ruin nations. Their activities ruin nations. But then they come out and they will start, professing peace, professing kindness, telling people, you people are violent. Why are you violent? What did Nigerians do to you people? Do not pay mind to such things. What these people do in the closet is worse than anything that the devil himself can do. I'm telling you people the truth. It is worse than anything the devil himself can do. So South Africans, do not relent at all. Do not relent at all.